Lightworkers Unite is a podcast and social show hosted by intuitive women, lightworkers, and most importantly, friends, Mayume and Manjeet. Welcome to our podcast, Lightworkers Unite, where we believe there is a lightworker within all of us.
Whether you are a medium, an educator, or a nuclear medicine technologist, there is a lightworker within you, and we have work to do.
This is a safe and sacred place where lightworkers connect, grow, and learn.
And share our light with the world.
Yes, we are here with a short and sweet little podcast. We haven't been podcasting the last couple of weeks, so we've missed everyone. The last one was our live event, which was so much fun at the winery. I want to do it again. What do you think?
Yeah, we definitely need another launch or some kind of gathering, some kind of get together, because that was really, really fun. And can I tell you one of my favorite parts of the whole night?
Yes.
Was when we asked the audience if they were interested in giving us readings.
I love that. Wasn't that so cool? I loved that part too, because I mean, I'm constantly doing readings for hundreds of other people. Yes. And I once in a while would like to be the sitter. And so to have that, and I have the freaking flexible card twice. And when I came home, it flew out again in one of my,
wow.
Yep. I was oh shit. And remember my vision board? I showed you the vision board that I had kind of the same image of a woman being flexible out in the canyon or lifting weights or something. It was on my vision, but it had fallen off my vision board. The glue, it had fallen off. Yeah. So I blew that bitch right back on.
Yeah, you did.
Because I just got
crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Well, I wonder, because if it was like it fell off because it wanted you to look at it again.
Yeah.
Because
I wasn't being
Spirit
flexible.
does that. Sometimes Spirit does that, right? Like, I'm gonna make you look at this just a little bit harder. And then for two different people to get you the same reading, the same card, I was like, holy shit. Yeah. And then I had the same thing. 3 people with Metatron. I couldn't believe that. Kathy and I think Heather and Talia was a mom. They all picked the Metatron card.
You had him for me 3 times? Oh my God. I didn't realize it was 3. I thought it was 2. Maybe it was one of the, when you were talking to the group over there. It's crazy. And I love this. And these are completely different people who don't know each other at different tables who are pulling a card.
No, it was amazing.
That.
But I have to tell you, just to follow up on that with the Metatron, because Metatron is obviously if you listen to this podcast, Metatron is he's my guy. Yeah. And I have been kind of like, I don't know, because he really shows up when I started my Akashic record reading, the training that I did with Tracy Goody, really, really intense stuff. And he really just like came forward and was like, I'm going to be your guide to help you with this information, blah, blah, blah. And then the last year, I haven't actually, I've been in the records quite a bit, but not like, there's been a little bit of like, I don't know, like something going on up there in the Akashic.
Shift?
A shift. Exactly.
A transition.
And I've been, a transition and a shift. And I've been a little bit, honestly, a little bit nervous going in. Like I have to I've been bringing in Metatron a lot more. Like, I'm like, okay, can you just stand really close to me? Because I'm going, but I feel like things are, because the Akasha, right? It's about knowledge and the history of knowledge within a person's record, right? Past, present, futures, right?
Right.
Past lives and all that stuff. And it was just feeling kind of strange. So when I got those 3 hits with Metatron, I was like, oh my God, okay, I got to stop.
Wow.
Like we need to go. And I'm telling you, the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks, I have done a ton of Akashic record readings. People are just like calling, booking. I know. And I'm like, oh shit, I think they're trying to get me to get in there more, because it is. What do you think that is? What is the
something universal, something universal, something cosmic. You and I felt it. You and I both yesterday went through something that we didn't even know, you guys. When we came on to talk and catch up, because we hadn't talked in a week, felt like 2 weeks, I said.
I know, felt like forever.
Oh my God, felt like forever. And there's a lot of changes going on and all these changes. And yesterday, I shared with Manjeet that I all of a sudden in the middle of like vacuuming, I stopped, laid down because I was so incredibly nauseous. I didn't feel good. I had this nauseated feeling and I had to go lay down and I went to bed. I told my family, and this was like, it was earlier on, but I think it was maybe 8. I just was like, I'm done. I have to go to bed now. And I don't. Everyone knows I'm a night owl. It's like usually I don't go to bed before 11 ever, midnight.
True story.
So here I am going, I'm dead. I have to go to bed. Everyone is like, what? What's going on? What's happening? John was like, what? Are you okay? Are you sick? And then I slept a lot and I feel so much better today. That's gone. But you shared that you also had that happen to you yesterday. I mean, what is happening?
Yeah. It was weird too. It was so funny because it was in the morning and I kind of woke up and I felt almost like I had the flu. Like I felt kind of like sick and nauseous. Same. And I just kind of laid in bed and then I laid on the couch and I fell asleep like 4 times, like, from all morning. And so the girls were up, my daughters, they were like, holy shit, man, what's wrong with you? And I canceled like 4 different things that I was supposed to be going to. And then Mayume said, you canceled 4 things.
Oh my God. Yes.
It was the weirdest thing. And I ate, Mira gave me a little bit of something to eat. And then at around 5 or 6, I started feeling a little bit more back to normal. But the whole day was like this, am I sick? Do I have the flu? Like, did I eat something? Like, what is happening? I asked
all those questions. I asked all those same questions.
And so I'd be curious, maybe our listeners, did anybody else have that experience on Sunday?
It was like an intense wave of sickness, nausea, like depletion, exhaustion. I just was like, I have to lay down now. It was like, that doesn't happen. I don't like that.
Yeah. Do you think, I know you've been going through a lot of transition, right? Lots of things going on in your life. Do you think that is kind of one of the ways that our body is telling us to reboot? Like make you sick to,
That resonates with me a little bit. Yeah. Like a reset. Like because I do feel better this morning. That's really interesting. And I thought maybe it was because I just thought it was because of the last 10 days that I've had while John was gone and everyone, I think you may know, Rocco did pass while he was gone. I say I can't talk about it. Anyway, so Rocco he transitioned the Rainbow Bridge for those furry babies of ours, right? Yes. They call it. And I know it's all okay. But it was hard. And then my mom's been depleting and I told Manjeet, I thought she was dying yesterday, like literally yesterday. I thought she was. Maybe maybe it was panic, or maybe my body just went shut down and reset. But I like what you say, it was like a reset of sorts. There's a lot going on in my life, a lot going in everyone's lives, but I also feel like on a very high frequency, high expansion of the world. Something is shifting major. And maybe that's why the Akasha is representing that. Right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I've had some really powerful conversations about it because with my mentor, like it helped me understand why I'm feeling it's not like resistance there. Because I love going to the Akasha. Like it's actually one of my favorite places to ever be in because it's super high vibe and beautiful and your guides are there and there's just a plethora of knowledge and wisdom that's really comforting to me. But it kind of feels like when I'm up there, it feels like I'm walking on something that's like sinking. Like it's not solid ground for some reason in some places.
The foundation's a little soft
in some places. And then other places, it's like, I want to walk around some things. Like there's some, it's like, I think the Akasha, right? That is like our sacred space where knowledge lives. And I think there's something happening on our planet that
I agree.
It feels like a shaking and a moving, like portals and like weird shit. No? Yeah.
Well, that's my last newsletter that I had sent a week ago or whatever it was, before Rocco passed, actually. So it's more than that. I said the same thing. The energy feels really wiggly. It was like my auric field was
right.
very wiggly and almost like unsettling, kind of like when you drink too much caffeine and you're like, I just need to do something and I don't know what. It just feels unsettled. It feels shaky, movie, wiggly, and uncertain.
Yeah. Yeah. I can 100% resonate. And I think, so how do we, what I love that you're talking about, how both of our bodies kind of rebooted itself. Essentially, it was like there's a lot of energy,
up, sister. That was yes.
But I wonder, like, maybe that's what if anyone in our listening world is feeling that, maybe our body needs sleep, because that is a way that we go into different dimensions.
Correct.
You know, I think maybe there's something there where we want to plug in. Esoterically, spiritually, energetically, and we just can't do it right here in our waking form. No. So maybe that's why we just needed to like sleep.
Yeah, so that we could get a little reset. Someone go in and some downloads. I mean, it's very possible, because I had no energy. I was done. It was almost like someone hit the off switch in my back. Like, you're off, you're done. I was like, oh, I got to go lay down now. So, and I did not like the nausea. That tells me when I have nausea like that, it is intense energy.
Yeah. Yeah, right? I agree.
Makes me
and
feel...
it's like, it is, I'm sure, stuff that's going on in our personal lives, but also I think what we're acknowledging is there is something kind of bigger. Yeah. There's a
much bigger
global shift, and I'm sensing it a lot in the Akasha, and when we're there, but it is. So what do we do about it?
Well, that, you know, what I want to do, what I resonates and what I'm hearing right now is to meditate. Honest to God, like, let's get quiet. Let's get into that space, and let's go to the sacred meadow and see who's going to meet me there, and set the intention. Like, okay, whoever has the answers, whoever wants to let us in on what's going on, meet me in the sacred meadow and let me do some automatic writing and journal about what's coming through. I don't know. I feel like we should do that. Should we do that? Maybe we should do that. Well, I love doing that with anytime I have questions or want to get some guidance or answers, or just kind of feel the comfort of a loved one. But also when we want to manifest something, right? Like, if I go there to like, okay, I need help, or I need something, I want to work towards something. I want something tangible. Sometimes I go to manifest, which is leading me to hello, Lightworkers, sister circle, manifestation. Yes.
Beautifully done. Beautiful transition.
Yeah, I did that. I did that. But we love it. We want to manifest these things. So manifestation is, maybe that's, I also feel like that's part of,
I agree.
Yeah. World is, there's a lot of desires and needs and people trying to make change and bring things in. So it's, and something, you know, a lot of it's divine, but sometimes we have to step in and take action and make shit happen.
Yeah. Right? And I think that's going to be a really big part of our sister circle coming up on June 24th, 5:30 to 8:30 in Kirkland at the Woodmark Hotel. Please join us.
Please join us.
About 8 more spots or so. So it's filling up very quickly. So please join us, because if you are feeling any of this energy that we're talking about, and even if you're not, you really, I think this is going to be a really powerful place for us to reboot and manifest the beautiful things that are waiting for us now. We're going to use sound energy to kind of unblock some of our energy centers in our body. And so, because this is what we want to do to help create receptivity, help you be in a really empowered place to receive. So we've got a lot of fucking cool shit going on the 24th. We would love to have you.
Please come join us, you guys. And this is seriously a circle. So it's it's not a workshop. I mean, we're going to be doing a lot of work, but we're going to be doing it together. We will be in a formation of us all facing each other. So we're going to join together beautiful Lightworker sisters come to this. Even if you don't resonate as a Lightworker, let's say like, oh, I'd love to come, but I'm not a Lightworker. Well, forget that shit. That's not what it's about. It's about coming together so that we can build our energies and our connection with spirit, get some guidance. But then if you want to manifest something in your life, this is the place to come to start doing that. We're going to help you. We're going to show you, and we're going to actually do it. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. And don't you feel like maybe this is I feel like a big part of manifestation energy is sisterhood, isn't it? I feel that we are better manifestors when we have our sisterhood. We have like-minded individuals that are in the same frequency, because then we're tapping into manifestation energy faster, more efficiently, right? And more accurately. And so there's something really powerful about June. And that's why we wanted this one to be called manifestation. It's spring. It's the sun. It's confidence. It's raising the vibration. It's going to be, I think, so something about being together. So if this is resonating with you, please join us. We would absolutely be so honored.
Yes. Yes. And if you're trying to find out like, okay, how? Well, first of all, go to our Instagram page, because we have a link there that you can sign directly up in our bio. So go to Mayume and Manjeet, find us on Instagram, and join us there. We're also on YouTube. You can go to the Lightworkers Unite podcast, and you can find all the necessary links there. We're on Podbean, we're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on Google, we're everywhere. So
we's everywhere. We're trying. Everywhere. We're doing all the things. I don't even know. We're trying.
Well, it was so nice to be able to see you again, my sister. And this was a short and sweet one, but we need to get on and connect with our listeners after that beautiful open house that we had. And so again, next week we'll be talking. We've got good shit coming up, everyone. We've got portals coming up. What? Yeah, we've got, that's coming up. We got some good stuff I want to talk about. But I love you.
I love you too.
Love you guys. Thanks for listening.
You're amazing. Okay. We'll see you next week.
All right, everybody. Bye. Thanks for listening.